Welcome back. I don't know why I keep saying that to J&J. And look at that. I can see that. That's crazy. Anyway, today I'm with Officer Neve. And what Officer Neve and myself are talking about is cruises. The difference between a 3-day cruise, a 5-day cruise, and a 7-day cruise or longer. Now, most people say, "Oh, I don't want to be in a boat for that long. It's a long time to be in a boat." Bullshit. You could be home in the basement, as you see where I'm at right now shooting this video. You could be at work, but instead you're on a friggin' cruise, visiting the Caribbean, different islands, out in the Atlantic Ocean or Pacific Ocean, and people complain. 7 days too long. 5 days too long. Stay your fucking ass home. The people I travel with on my cruises, what I do is, because I will tell you how I feel. I don't use filters a lot of times. I tell you where I'm going to be at, and it's up to you to decide if you want to be there or not. Most of the people in my circle, they're automatically there. I ain't going to lie to you. But like I said, you can have a bad experience on the shorter cruises because they're cheaper. So if you got the extra cash, spend that extra money and get yourself on a cruise just longer than 3 days, 5 days. Trust me. You don't want to be on that boat and smell weed, see roaches. Motherfuckers fighting over a buffet line. My sister said she went on a boat and she saw these motherfuckers throwing food and saw her son in the middle of it all. He just standing there looking like, and he was even shocked, like, what the fuck's going on? I've never experienced that because I always did that. My first cruise was 3 days, but I normally do 5 to 7. So that being said, today's video is with Officer Neve, and we are talking about cruises. Let's get into it. Welcome to another exciting J&J video. We got Officer Neve. What's that, Officer Neve? Anyway.
You forget it every time. It's 2264.
Officer Neve 2264 on TikTok. She probably changed the name since then. But welcome back to J&J. Today, what I'm showing you is, count them out.
1, 2.
Don't count them out.
No.
Count them out.
Oh, come on, man. You want to beat.
Count them out. Gotta count them out. Look at the reds. Look at the reds. Get to the end. That was hard work. If you'd like to get your own J&J cups, just email yourmaris@gmail.com. Let her know what you like, and she will quote you a finished price. Anyway, what these are called sign and sale cards. Anyone who's ever been on a cruise know what a sign and sale card is. What's some of the things you use a sign and sale card for?
To get in your room and your information's on it.
Okay, what else?
It tells you where you're going to be dining, if you're in upper class, lower class.
Southern Lakes dining room. Moet dining room. Celebration dining room. Northern Lights. Southern Lights.
Platinum lower.
I believe I did the Northern
Pacific.
Lights with you guys.
Ecstasy early. Northern again. Anyway, these are cars from cruises. The cruise line we like to use is Carnival Cruise Lines because it's a fun ship, it's a party ship. They don't nickel and dime you. But what we want to talk about today is we're going to talk about some stuff you're going to see on a cruise. We're talking about things you can do with your kids on a cruise. That's what Nevaeh is going to go over. But what I'm going to go over is ghetto cruises. Ghetto cruise. What is a ghetto cruise? If you've ever walked into the cruise terminal where you go in with your ID and stuff like that, and you hear DMX, where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at, you're on a ghetto cruise, okay? In front of us, it's 2 stacks. One stack has about maybe $27,000 to $3,000. The other stack has $650. And she just said broke money, but it's not broke money. It's not broke money because I've taken a 3-day cruise before to get my cruising days up because I'm almost platinum. But on this side here, this is what people use to pay for their cruise when they plan it. It could be the same thing, any denomination, 50s, 10s, 5s, 1s, debit card, credit card. But this is about, like I said, $27,000 to $3,000. Now, normally it won't cost you that much. You can get this cruise here for less than $2,000. These are normally your 6, 7, 8-day cruises. On this side here is your 3 to 5-day cruises. This right here is about $650. Now, both these stacks are for 2 people to cruise. Now, when we say ghetto cruise, like I said, you walk into the terminal. Don't be shocked if you hear DMX. Rest in peace to DMX singing, where the hood, where the hood, where the hood at. And at the highlight of that song, my niggas, that's all them people sitting there. Most people that take those 3 or 5-day cruises are spending this right here. We were on a, what was that, 5-day? And a Special K I'm talking to. And
The cereal box, y'all.
we were on the ship. There was a booty shaking contest. There was a smell of weed. There was a fight. Everybody's there to see the comedian, and a fight breaks out. Who wants to fight when there's a comedian on stage? All we heard was you raggedy, weave wearing, and then as she says, it was the B word. And I'm not gonna say it because she's here.
Some people just built different. And a comedian, come on, man. Guy just wants to tell some jokes, and y'all had to ruin it by starting a fight. Like, if I was that comedian just trying to tell some jokes and someone were to just help, I'd be so upset. I'd be like, take your stuff and go somewhere else with that, not here. That's
Well,
a big no.
I, for one, don't normally wish harm on anybody, but the security took this person out, was taken upstairs. She was like, take me back upstairs to my cabin so I can get off this shit. And I'm like, I would have took her upstairs and threw her behind, for lack of a better word, overboard. I haven't seen her. She got off on the island. She was with Metambo. I don't know where she went. That would have been end up. But be mindful when you cruise. Plan your cruise. Don't just decide to not pay your rent or your electric bill so you can jump on a boat. And she said she was from the Down in Florida. You have anything to add before we wrap it up? Anyway, like I said, if you walk into the cruise terminal and you hear that DMX with a hood at, turn your ass around and walk away. That's this little bit of money you paid right here, you can let them keep that because it's not worth it. Take it from me. Take it from me. I've been cruising a very, very long time.
Long time.
Long time.
What, since 90?
Trust me.
Since,
So if you got a cruise question, let me know. I'll answer your question honestly. I will tell you if the room stank, if it was dirty, if the guy had gap teeth, if the guy had missing teeth. I'll tell you everything. I like to be no holds barred. Anyway, don't do 3 or 5 day cruise. you will be in the hood. When I say hood, that's black folks, white folks, Chinese people, brown people, black people, light-skinned people. So, you know. Anyway, at the end of the day,
It is what it is.
it is what it is.